Hello, I'm BMillzebub and welcome to my channel. So earlier today being the 19th of December, I decided to take a week-long mental health break, and first day actually wasn't so great. Um, I don't know, it's just one of those things. I've been in my head all day and I don't really know how to put it, but I felt like shit all day, and I get the feeling that it's going to continue for a pretty good amount of the next week. Uh, I don't know, but yeah, let's roll the intro, and you'll see the end product of this mental health break. And if you ask me, our days are numbered, falling one by one. It seems to me somewhere we blundered with my faith and trust. Alright, I am back after 5 days of taking a mental health slash social media break. As you can tell, I look more awake and I don't sound depressed. I'm not being sluggish with what I'm saying. I actually feel a lot more engaged now. Um, it really is kind of impressive what just taking, a few days for yourself can do. Uh, I really was not at all together when I shot the clip that played before the intro. I just was not in a very good way. And, you know, before I get into it, I want to say thank you to Nervardia and the Bible Belt Atheist for different reasons. Nervardia suggested that it would be a good idea to take a mental health break. She might have seen what was going on through the camera and the way I was engaging on Twitter. I haven't taken the time to watch my more recent videos again, but it may have come through that I was really nowhere close to 100%. And if that's how she saw it, or if it was through Twitter or somewhere else, I honestly don't know where she would have picked up on it from, but apparently she saw something and suggested taking a break. So thank you, Mero, for that. I really appreciate it. I would not be anywhere near in the condition I am if you hadn't suggested that, because I honestly wouldn't have thought of it. And I have to say thank you to the Bible Belt Atheist for changing my Twitter password so I couldn't get on, and actually allowing me to take a mental health break. So you'll find links to both of their channels at the top of the description below. And yes, I realize I am in a race to 500 subscribers with BBA, but that honestly isn't a factor here. I really am grateful for him keeping me off of Twitter, which is a pretty stressful place. So over the course of this week, I actually decided it would be a good idea to keep a journal to track my progress, I guess would be a good way to put it. And I actually think I'm going to read it to you guys. Fortunately for you, you don't have to look at my handwriting, which is just atrocious, but I'm going to let you in and see what it looked like. Day 1, I entrusted my Twitter account to BBA to prevent temptation of interacting on the site, which was part of what caused some issues. Nervardia suggested that I needed a break from social media. I've been feeling stressed lately, but I thought a single day off would be enough. But after a few hours today, I decided a whole week would be better. I'll also be calling my psychologist tomorrow because for the first time in years, I thought about hurting myself. Something I thought I'd become impervious to, but I guess I was wrong. Hopefully tomorrow's better. Day 2. As it turns out, not so much better. Woke up about half an hour before I had to, or about an hour before I had to be at work, and didn't get to call the VA to set up an appointment with my shrink, so I have to do it on break tomorrow at work, where I'm scheduled to work a 10-hour shift for some ass reason. I know I'm only on the second day of a week-long mental health break from social media, but I'm feeling like it won't be as productive of a break as I'd like or need it to be. I'm about to go to the gym with a friend, then go straight to bed when I get back from that. Let's see if tomorrow's any better. Day 3. I forgot to write anything down. Fortunately, I covered that day 4. I didn't write anything down yesterday, so I'll briefly say what happened. I woke up about half an hour before work, went to work, came home, watched the new Joker movie, identified way too much with the character, watched The Witcher, went to bed. Now on day 4, I'm drinking coffee and listening to Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt by Nine Inch Nails, originally by Nine Inch Nails, putting off getting ready for work until the last minute because I'd rather not go. I'm going to drink more coffee and listen to more music before I have to get ready and leave for work. I forgot to make an appointment with my shrink yesterday, by the way. Maybe I'll do that real quick while I procrastinate. Random thought. I'd rather be angry than depressed. At least I'm familiar with anger and how to channel it productively. Still day 4. Work didn't start out so great. I had to stop myself from screaming at several customers. Other than this periodic near absence of patience, my mood in general is getting better. At least that's been the case today. I have the day off work tomorrow, except for about an hour during rush hour. But the object there isn't so much to do work, but to make sure the person scheduled to be alone doesn't get overwhelmed by a rush. And considering how close it is to Christmas, was a pretty real concern. The point of me saying that is that I should have the time to call the VA and set up a shrink appointment since I won't have any distractions. I think writing's been helping me too. So I'll most likely keep this up to give me more time between mental health breaks. This one's better than my last, at least. I didn't end up in a mental hospital this time. I'm going to listen to some music, then go to bed. See you again tomorrow. Which brings us to today, and I did write a little bit before I went in to work. I'm starting to think these mental health breaks really only take you from completely run down to mostly run down. I'm feeling mostly run down. Despite how that sounds, it's a pretty big improvement. That'll have to be enough. I'm asking BBA to change my password back tonight. And today being the 23rd, you will have already seen me on Twitter for I'm honestly not sure when I'm even going to post this. But I am back. And I am creating content again. I'm going to stick with just a Monday upload schedule for now. And I'm going to try to put more spacing between my interviews. That's another thing I think I was doing wrong. I was trying to do way too much with my channel, and I think I might have been starting to feel a little overly stressed earlier than I even originally thought I was. But I keep talking about mental health on my channel, and I keep telling people to get help if you need it. And I still haven't called the VA to see a shrink yet. I don't know. I'm great at handing out advice, apparently, but not so much taking my own advice, which is probably not a great look. But yeah, mental health's important. You need to actually take care of it. And that's a lesson I've had to relearn for probably the 20th time in my adult life in this past week. If you need help, get it. If you need to take a social media break, take it. If you're feeling stressed at work, hopefully you have some time off saved, because, well, America's a great place and employers don't really give a flying fuck if you need a mental health break, if you don't have any vacation time saved up or paid time off. So if you've got that luxury, take a little time off work too. But I really do need to actually call the VA, because everything I said in that journal was totally true. I did think about hurting myself in the beginning, before the break. I really started in on the break. I think I was on day 2. I wrote that down. I really have been feeling stressed and depressed lately, and I'm sure you're all familiar. Are you all familiar with the slowly boiling frog analogy? The frog doesn't realize it's boiling until, it's already, too late. That I think has been me, and I need to do a better job keeping tabs on that. I'm rambling. I understand I'm rambling right now. This is one of those rare unscripted BMillzebub videos, and if I ever come across as being totally dispassionate and not actually caring about what I'm saying, it's because I'm reading from a script. My memory is awful. And I can't remember facts, figures. I can't usually keep too many talking points straight without a script. So that's why my regular videos are more well ordered and thought out, and this one's just me being kind of a rambling mess. But I am still feeling pretty run down at the moment, even though the mental health break is over and I've gotten back in the swing of regular life, interaction on social media, making YouTube videos again, and it's really actually kind of sad to say that it's a big improvement. But I don't know. It is what it is. As much as I hate tautologies, it is what it is, and I'm still feeling really run down, but it's better than I was. I was totally run down. I was totally disinterested, and I just didn't feel like doing it anymore. And on that, Nervardia was totally right. A break did do me good. And yeah. But I'm going to end the video here. This was really not the most well-planned of videos. And I'm not honestly sure how interested all of you are in listening to me kind of ramble and rant on. So I'm going to end this one here. I guess I should do my regular video ending, even though it might feel a little weird to do with the content of this video. But if you enjoyed it, please leave it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. If you feel so inclined to help me out, consider supporting me over on Patreon, where I have monthly patron-only live streams, or consider getting me something from my Amazon wish list. Every little bit helps, and every little bit is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, linked below, to keep up with all my comings and goings, and join my Discord for a chance to talk to yours truly. Take it easy, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.